Now let's learn about string slicing, a very important and a unique concept of Python. Now string slicing is basically getting different parts from the string. So a part of a string is also called a slice or a substring. Strings are sliced using a range of indices, just like what we were doing in the range function. We provide the start, stop and the step value. So using slicing, you can access multiple characters of the string, whereas with the subscript method, we could access one particular character at a time. Slicing is done with the help of colon operator, which works as a separator between the start and the end of the range. Like you can see an example here, it is 6:10. So it will start from the 6th letter of the string and will go till the 9th character. So just like in range function, what you were using in your for loops, so the stop value is not included. So here also 10 is not included. It will give me the values from letter 6 till letter 9. Now let's work with some slicing statements here. So first I'm going to declare my string here. Let's say I write here s equal to, and I write my string like this. Now one very simple statement I'll write here for slicing. So I write here s square brackets 2 colon and then square brackets. Now in this case I have specified the start value, but the stop is missing. So it will pick up the letters from index 2 in extraordinary. So the indices are assigned from 0. So it's 0, 1 and 2. So the index of letter T is 2. As the stop value is not specified, so it will take up all the letters till the length of the string and they will be displayed. Now another example can be this. Now in this case, start is not specified but stop is mentioned. So it will automatically take the values from the 0th index. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then the last value for the stop will be 9 minus 1, which is 8. So it picks up the letters till the 8th index, which is letter D, as 9 is the index of letter I. So it gives me this as the output. Let's work with more indices like this, where I specify the start and the step value both. So I write here this. Now in this case, you can see the string has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4th is the index for this letter. Space is also included, 5, 6, 7, 8 and then 9. So 10 minus 1, which is 9. So it gives me the letters which have been displayed here. There can be another way of using slicing. As I've already told you that the characters of the string are assigned positive as well as negative indices. Let's see how we can work with the negative indices. So just like the range function, you specify start, stop and step value. Let's see how step value will work here. So I'll mention here 0, colon and then 2. Now in this case, I've specified the start value. Stop is missing, so I've used colon for it. Then again a colon to specify the step value, and this is how it works. So it is going to return the characters starting from the 0th index with a step of 2, and then letters are displayed till the length of the string. So let me show you how this works. So it picks up the character from here, increments for 2, and the next letter is this, then this, and then spaces left, O, then D, and then N, and the last character is R. This is how it works. So if you do not want to specify the stop value, you can leave it like this. So we can specify any integer in the step value also. So what we saw in the last example was that the stop value was missing, so it automatically goes till the length of the string. So let's say if I do not want to specify the start and the stop value, so I can just write colon in place of them. So one is for the start, the other one is for stop, and if I mention a step value like 3, so it starts from 0th index, goes till the last character, that is Y in case of the above string, and with an increment of 3, it displays the characters here. Now let's see another example. Till now we have been using only positive values in the start, stop and step places. So let's say if I want the characters in reverse order and I write something like this. Now you can see start is missing, stop is missing, and only -1, which is considered as the step value, will automatically let this statement decide which is the start and the stop value. So this time it automatically starts from the last character, goes till the index 0, giving all the letters of the word stored in variable s in the reverse order. So this is how we can use this statement to get the reverse of any string. Now if you want to specify start and stop, make sure that the first value that you write, that means in the start, must be a number which is greater than the number specified for the stop value. Now in this case, it starts from the letter at 8th index. I'll just show you my string once again. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it starts from letter D, as -1 is specified, so it will move towards the left with a decrement of -1. That means starts giving the letters in decreasing order. So it picks up D, R, O, space, R and then A. As 2 is mentioned, so it will pick up the character just before that position which has been mentioned in the stop value, and therefore the answer returned for the above statement is this. So this is how we can use the positive and the negative values to get some part of the string. Now I'm going to write some negative indices considering the backward index of the string. So let's say if I write, I want to start from -1, then I want to go till -6, and I get something like this. Now please remember that whenever you specify the index for slicing, it will always pick up the characters and by default starts moving towards the right, because the step value is not mentioned here. So that's why there is an increment of a +1. But if I specify a number like this, now you can see in case of negative indices, the number which has been specified here is again greater than the number specified for the stop value. Now this -1 will ensure that the characters have been fetched in the reverse order. So -1, character stored at -1 position is Y. It will take the characters from -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. So one character before the stop value. So -5 is the index for letter I, and therefore we get this value. So while writing the indices for the negative or the positive values, whenever you want in reverse order, you have to ensure that the first value is greater than the second value. That means start must be greater than the stop value. So let's say if I write here -1 colon, and I do not write the stop value, and let's say I ignore the step value also, as I already mentioned that the characters will be fetched from the string and they will move towards the right. So in this case, it just picks up one character as it is the last character of the string. So it will display only this character.